seen a cake that made you say, wow? Maybe it was shaped like a Thanksgiving Day turkey, or maybe it just had perfectly smooth sides with a lot of intricate details. Well, I have, and when I saw those, I wanted to know how I could do that. So after a lot of research and a lot of time and effort, I figured I can do this. The purpose of my speech today is to inform my audience how to decorate a cake using cake fondant. So today I am going to tell you what you need to start your cake, the recipe for the fondant, and how to use that fondant. So before you can decorate your cake, you have to gather your supplies. Decide what flavor cake mix you want, because that's really important. I like to use white cake because I can color it. If you prefer, you can use red velvet, chocolate, any flavor you choose. When shopping for your supplies, be sure to get a bag of miniature marshmallows, a bag of powdered sugar, Crisco, a rolling pin, parchment paper, a fondant smoother, and some kind of cutter like a pizza cutter or a fondant trimmer. If you don't want to make your own fondant, you can purchase pre-made fondant, which you can still use to decorate your cake. You can purchase that at Walmart, Hobby Lobby, Michael's, or Wilton.com. The good thing about purchasing pre-made fondant is that it makes the decorating process a lot easier. Take it out of the package, you're ready to go. The problem with pre-made fondant is that it really can get expensive and it doesn't taste very good. According to Peggy Weaver at whatscookingamerica.net, she stated the worst thing about pre-made fondant is that it doesn't taste very good and most people peel it off the cake like an orange peel. Now that you have collected your supplies and you're ready to make your own cake fondant. Now I never measure my own stuff when preparing mine, so to be accurate, I got you a recipe from Wilton.com. You need 1 16-ounce bag of miniature marshmallows, 1 2-pound bag of powdered sugar, a half a cup of Crisco, and 2 to 5 tablespoons of water. You'll begin by melting your miniature marshmallows for 30-second intervals with 2 tablespoons of water. Between the 30 seconds, stir until all the marshmallows are completely melted. Once you've completed that, you're going to begin sifting your powdered sugar into your marshmallow mixture. Now, according to Peggy Weaver at whatscookingamerica.net, you should reserve about a quarter of your powdered sugar for your work surface. So after you've completely covered your powdered sugar and your marshmallows into each other, I want you to cover it with plastic wrap and set it to the side for about an hour. Now, while your fondant is sitting to the side, you will begin baking your cake and icing it. Now, according to Marsha Wimbeckler at CakesuppliesPlus.com, an all-butter buttercream icing will give you a firmer work surface for your cake fondant. So after baking and icing the cake, place it in the cooler for 15 to 20 seconds. This will help when applying the fondant. Now that we have our cake baked and iced, our fondant is made, I will tell you how to decorate your cake with the cake fondant. So begin by preparing your work surface. Now, if you have a mat made for fondant, you won't have to actually add any Crisco or powdered sugar to that. Now, if you don't have the mat, use the counter or a piece of parchment paper, cover it in Crisco, sprinkle powdered sugar on it, and you're ready to go. Make sure you cover your hands in the Crisco so that the fondant doesn't stick to your hands. Now, unwrap the fondant and begin kneading it just like you would dough for pizza or any other substance. When it begins to feel like Play-Doh, you're done. You're ready to color your fondant and begin using it. You color it by using a food coloring gel that you can purchase from Michael's or pretty much any of the same places you can buy pre-made fondant. So begin by placing your toothpick into your coloring gel, put it into your fondant, and knead it until it's all one color. After you have colored all of your fondant, place your fondant onto your work surface and begin rolling it with your rolling pin. You're going to roll it until you've reached the measurement of your cake, which you will pre-measure or buy a mat for to measure with. Once you've completely rolled out your cake fondant and it's reached its measurement, you're going to use your rolling pin to drape it over your cake and begin smoothing down your cake fondant to your cake. Smooth the top, then run down the sides until it's all stuck to the fondant or to the cake. Do not pull the fondant because you could rip it. Once you've smoothed it all the way, take your cutter and trim off the excess edges off your fondant, off your cake. Then you can use your extra fondant to make little details for your cake itself. Now I have told you how to decorate your cake with the cake fondant, how to make your own cake fondant icing from an at-home recipe, and what you need to start your supplies. So have fun with it and enjoy making your own cake fondant.